Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is TPIM SR live. Right now, this is live feed sent to me by a confidential informant. Yet again, thank you, thank you, thank you. The actual raw. Oh, this is so crazy. The actual raw link to the protest in Virginia. Well, for those who don't know what's going on, the uninitiated, basically the governor said, you guys all can march, but you better not have guns. Well, guys and gals, here it is. We'll be the first to join. Get your popcorn. Here, let me try to make this a little crisper. All right, I am working off of a secondary feed situation. You know how I go. I don't even think I even have sound. No sound. No sound. So yet on this feed, but you'll have the sound of me and the live studio audience. Now I don't really see nothing really. I see a bunch of Sister Janice. Welcome to the show. Peace and power. I see a bunch of people. I would say, yeah, there's thousands of people. There's a lot of people. Let me try to get this crisper. See, it's like I try to get it crisp, but then it's like old school TV. Oh, this is like total old school fucking TV. This is what TV used to look like, guys, before high definition. All right. I'm gonna have to do something different, yeah. I wonder if I can could switch cameras, maybe. Hold on. But it ain't gonna be good enough. That ain't gonna work. We're just gonna have to deal with the crappy camera. Obviously, something tragic happens. I'm sure we will see it unfold. And I really don't want to see people get hurt in high definition. I don't know about y'all. I'm not trying to do all that. I think that's kind of uncivilized. But this is Virginia. Now, for those who are going to see this on thousands of 10, I don't know if that's quite thousands of people. I really don't know if that's thousands of people, to be quite honest. Now, I know that Alex Jones is supposed to be up there in the area riding around, some sort of mass crusader. But, I think we all know what his deal is, A lot of bad things have happened to him this year. So, it's pretty shitty, when you make an empire and the government just comes along and, yanks it out from underneath you, So, but this is the beginning of the rally. If there's thousands of people, I'm sure that it's going to get more intense. You're going to start seeing more people. So, I wish I had some sort of sound. In fact, hold on, let me work on that on the side note here. Let me work on this real quick. And I just try to get like a general sense. Hold on, gal. Okay, Bill, you're all taken care of. No, it's not yet. Let me get her first. That will all. I'll give you this. You get it for free. Fine. Let me check you out. Why? No. This is all for me. For my kids. I already have a bunch of kids. Only one kid. You guys are seeing it real time with me. Like, audience, and house. None of the videos have sound. They're well, I got. I could. Okay, hold on. I found some sound, Yao. I found some sound. All right, it's just a bunch of people. There's a guy live streaming the sound to me right now. All right, that's what it sounds like where he's at. Apparently, he's down there in the crowd. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I am getting help, but only in the direction I'm going. So this is about the best I can do right now. If the situation change, I'll be monitoring my email. Better links comes in, I'll be upgrading. I believe so, American Aboriginal. I believe that it's more than likely. Now that is a nice little crowd of folks. That is a nice little group. And I don't know if we're up to the thousands yet, but we're definitely hitting 1,000. Definitely hitting the 1,000 mark. All right. Now, there should have been a sense of how many people are going to attend. You know how the government would know? Because they would have called all the hotels in the surrounding areas, and all those hotels were filled up. They would know what to expect. Okay. So, wow, this is just crazy. So we can, I guess we can defer. You know, that everything's pretty chill. You know, I see people squatting, getting camera shots. All right. I see, and this is all for the rights to bear arms. All right. And we have to, you know, once again, it seems like once everyone gets to participate, it's not, oh, now we just need to throw it away. No, nobody needs it. So, like I said, as the situation progresses, you know, I want to get, oh, hold on. I should get to InfoWars, but I'm sure if I showed their feed, then my channel would definitely get, you know, some sort of. So, but this is what I've heard so far from several people. One, Alex Jones is up in that area in some sort of armored vehicle. A lot of people are scared that it's going to be some sort of violence. Now, I see a blind person right here with a cane. All right. Turn them in. You know that's right, Chris. But now, if we see something, we'll be one of the first people to see it along with everybody else. Everybody else will catch it on, I guess, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, Al Jazeera, Russia Today, you know, Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, Jerusalem Times, New York Times, all that. I think personally, this is a great day for the Republic. It shows that it is possible to protest even the most volatile of hot button issues with civility and dignity. I think this demonstrates the fundamental difference when it comes to issues that impact the majority of Americans versus the issues that only impacts 13%. You see, this is once again is a litmus test to see where exactly is the pulse of the nation. Where exactly is the boundary? Weird. Welcome to the show. Peace and power. I'm glad you made it. Well, I try my best, sister. I try to work with what I got. Now I got the usual crowd, and they're just down there, you know, yelling, having sounds like a bit of a chuckle. But you're not really hearing no gunshots. You're not hearing people yelling or cursing and calling people out their names, pushing and shoving. You're not seeing that. You know, you're seeing people walking. and just being concerned citizens. It's sort of like could almost have been the Weimar Republic, and the people are marching to a different beat. Carl James, welcome to the show. Wait until night falls. Well, yeah, night falls gonna be interesting, and it will be right here, dude. Is live. I just wanted to show this car fella that unless I told everybody I'm not personally there. I'm not saying I'm on the ground. This is all coming to me through the confidential informant network. That looks like Santa Claus. Santa Claus is there. Look, he's right there. It's like, where's Waldo? Ho, 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 Santa Claus, come to take your guns. Weak and pathetic citizens. Gonna get. Yeah, there ain't gonna be nothing happening here. Like I said, you got Santa. You got Becky leading the charge. I need my guns and my cell phone. Then, wherever Alex Jones is, apparently he's supposed to be there. I don't know. He's supposed to be there. But I like to see. But that sure does look like a Santa Claus. A couple of Santa Claus in the mix. But this is what they mean. This is making the United States great again. A pro-gun rally should be peaceful. They should allow the restraint and discipline for the force to know their position. Yes. Kelly Smith. Of course, there's no gunshots. Guns were banned at the rally. Kathy Smith. Hold on, let me read Kathy Smith's entirety. I gotta blow up the chat room. Like, actually, it's like little fonts. I gotta make the fonts big. I don't want to use no terminology that could be misconstrued. Okay. All right, now let's see. This is from Chatter Kathy Smith. And by the way, welcome to the show, Kathy. Thank you for coming. Of course, there's no gunshots. Guns were banned at the rally. As part of the state of emergency declaration, don't you know how effective gun control is? Yes, Kathy. I know the last century, all major slaughter of human beings could not have happened if it was not for the disarmament of targeted population. I have tried to warn my fellow citizens, Kathy, day in and day out, Miss Smith. I tried to warn you. You are all in the crosshairs. And who is this? Lisa, welcome to the show. Thank you for showing up. This is a part of our all collective privilege. Rural folks carry guns, city folks carry guns, business people carry guns. The only people who shouldn't carry guns are so-called felons, right? People who get out of prison. Can you do a story on Real ID? Yes, brother Chris, I will. I would totally do a story because that's a part of our future. That's a part of our collective experience to shortly come. All right. I also want to give my condolences for James Randi, if I got that correct. But that should be, I think, later. Anyhow, this is where we're at. This is the State of the Union. Call me Mr. Reagan. Oh, call me Tom. Hey, Tom, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it. And I support the right. You should love your guns. You should love your swords. You should love your axe. You should love your daggers, your hunting knives, your bowie knives. All right. So, the thing is, We have to start working together, citizens. Kathy, I want to work with you if you can work with me. I want you to enjoy freedom and prosperity, just like I want Sister Janice to enjoy peace and prosperity, just like I want Brother Chris to enjoy peace and prosperity. Weird, everybody. But I will be honest, I can't do it alone. And I think the world would be brighter if we all could and would work together to ensure everyone is economically viable. I think that's a decent thing to do. If we're all economically viable, then the entrepreneurs of us actually have, and when I mean us, humanity as a whole, actually has a marketable group, a demographic that you can sell your goods and services to. But as long as we want to insist that certain things do not exist, everyone has a fair and free shot, yada, 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 then we're never going to truly be the land of the free. We're never going to truly be the beacon of the hill. You know, reason why? Because we'll be too busy oppressing people and aborting babies to do the righteous work that humanity so desperately needs. It's not going to be forever and a day that we're going to have the luxury of believing we're the only life in the universe. It's not going to be too terribly long to where the natural barbaric nature of those in power comes bearing down on those who have no power. Keep playing your games. Keep being distracted. Keep not wanting to unite and work together to protect the women, the children, the family, the nation. Keep your head focused on your individual ambitions and drives. And you, my friend, are going to end up on that train ride to your local FEMA camp when the disaster besets. Now, this is from Sister Kathy. Not Sister Kathy, but Sister Smith. Let's just say Sister Smith. Baby, that was sarcasm. I am an Arkansas girl born with a gun in my hands. And then we have, call me Mr. Tom Reagan. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, Tom. Doing pretty good. Just waiting for, what's to happen at this barbecue or whatnot. And then we have Lisa. Dear Kathy, guns were not banned at the rally. Only in a specific area. What the heck? What the heck? What's going on here? They cut the feed? Are you serious? Wow. Hold on. Let's try to redo this, y'all. You just can't keep a good chatter down. Like I said, I have audio of the event on the phone, which, you know what? I should do that because I'm going to follow this. Okay. Hey. It's total censorship, brother. But they're not going to stop me, man. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. I see how much I got. I got to see how much I got on my cell phone. Shit. All right. We should be good. I got 73%. I got 73%. What up, Works? Welcome to the show. Okay. Now we need to be vigilant. A little helicopter action. Like I said, man, this is no joke. These are amazing times. Let me reiterate. This is an amazing time to be wealthy and powerful. Because you damn near can get people to be like the old Roman days. Throw them a chicken bone or a Popeye's chicken sandwich and a couple of knives and watch them fight to death. and then promise to pay the other persons, the winner. You promise to pay their student loan. I'll pay you your student loan, but you guys have to fight to the death. And you throw them the knives. And people would do it, especially if they get a chance to be on some sort of Fear Factor type show. That's what's how decadent. I'm just saying that as a allegory. Obviously, we wouldn't want, to bring back the gladiatorial arts. We don't want that, but it's going that way. For those who are new to the show, oh Jesus, please check out the channel. Please check out the playlist. I got many of videos. I'm sure there's something that would interest you from the show. Everything from prepping for different scenarios to geopolitical conversations to UFO discussions to religious understanding to liberation and freedom to protecting yourself and family. I mean, there's so many topics. So just check out the website. Now, this is from Sister Smith again. Iran versus U.S. WW3. There's a good reason to stay armed and vigilant. Not just that, but from any terrorist threat. Sister Smith, how would you... Let's say that, hypothetical, Sister Smith was going to, let's say... I don't want to use any of the big block stores, but let's say a generic, inexpensive goods store. All right. You go into said goods store, but then when you come out, people are trying to rob you. Don't you think you have the right to protect yourself, not only from the Illuminati and the John Birch Society, but from the common hoodlum and criminal? Don't you have a right to protect yourself? Mind Wars 3000, welcome to the show. A person of color should know more. Person of color should realize they play this up to play up attacks on minorities. Wow, this person of color is leaving. Wow. Mind Wars 3000, welcome to the show. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Now, this goes back to, though, biology and science, creationism versus evolution. Are we all not people of color for real? And if you are going to leave, my friend, exactly where are you going to go that WS can't reach you? I'm not trying to be ignorant or sarcastic. I would like to know where this magical place of Shangri-La is. But where would you go at anywhere on the planet where WS can't find you? You know what I mean? This is the problem. This is the real serious problem of this thing. We have to have a way to voice our grievances, voice our anger, voice our fears, voice our frustration. Because a lot of people are straight up angry. A lot of people know that their pensions will not be there, brothers. I don't care what I say. I don't care if you believe me or not. A lot of people are understanding they will not have a pension, man, when it's their time to hit elderly row. A lot of people know that the pensions that they should have has already been robbed by shady people who should be managing the trust fund. So what do we do? What do we do? You know that Walmart right now is deploying a robotic force. That's just the beginning of a new wave of robotic workers. My friends, before too long, you may have boots, cool, but you can strap them up. You just won't have work because I, as an employer, would rather hire a robot. So for one, I don't have to deal with the liability unless the robot has racism already programmed into its AI component. But that being aside, I won't have to deal with any quirky attitudes. I won't have to deal with any strong leaning political views, right, left, center. It does not matter. And I know that the thing that's getting the work done that gets me paid will be consistent. And the money I may have to pay a technician to come in every 2 or 3 years to, tighten up the machine, maybe upgrade the software, is considerably less money than I would be paying for disability insurance, aka workman's comp, tax, or actual wage, salary of the individual, and then any bonuses to motivate the individual to get the damn job done. It goes beyond divide and conquer, sister. I'm telling you, this is already in effect. Bandit. These dumbasses don't get you. They want clean co and the high health care jobs that goes with it. I know. I wish it wasn't so. I wish that wasn't so true, Bandit. I wish that somehow I could achieve something and say the right combination of words, or somehow make the correct analogy that the person who hasn't gotten it would get it and get energized and get others energized, and we can avert what's coming our way. But right now, it almost seems like we don't want to, abort it. It's full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. We're going full steam. All right. They're chanting USA. Corporation, 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 corporation. Because that's what we're is. That's what the USA is. It's just a corporation. Britain, the UK, just a corporation. Vatican City, just a corporation. The old city of London, one, dare I say, the richest and most powerful corporations in the world. Weird. The right person can make these robots. Like, oh my God. Love it. Weird. The right person can make these robots like the 707 Max. Bad programming and then recall it after they have fired the human fleet. That might hurt. And then Barb the Herb. Oh, Barb the Herb. Is that like, yes, this is live footage. I want to pull it. Oh, it was live footage. No, I guess it's not live footage. Hold on. Let's go and find live footage. Hold on. I got the audio from a live situation. Hold on. Live gun rally. Hold on. This is 6 hours. Hold on. This is odd. Hold on. Wait, why are all the live VA guns? This might not be cool, yeah. This might not be cool at all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to reach out to somebody real quick. I need to click over here real quick. Hold on. 3 stars. Can I say white but not chat and say online? Chat. You can say whatever you like. Around here, we still value freedom of speech. Even if what you say is unpleasant, or or even I disagree with it, we still encourage you to talk, because without the conversation, then all is lost. We have to have the conversation. I'm trying to find this live gun rally because I want this to be documented. Hold on. Check this out. Might have to go to stars. See, this is what's so important about having the flexibility. Hold on. Oh, come on. This is taking forever. T-Pain. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm is no joke, stars. It's no joke. Hold on. VA pro gun rally live. Hold on. Only bad thing with the stars, sometimes it don't have a. Oh hell no. Yeah, it's. I like vampire whites. I'm white. The vampire white. Oh shit, vampire white. Holy shell. Okay, well, don't hurt yourself out there. A lot of sunlight. UV is bad for vampires, so because I want you to like and sub to the channel. Even the undead needs to know the damn truth. Sub and like the channel. It might, who knows, change the way you think. Who knows? If anyone has a link to a live feed, please post it in the white, black Jews. Well, what about Asian? Star, you seem like a rightful smart individual. What about Asians? Are they Jewish? Does Asian have any play in the racial game other than like some weird third participant? Hold on. Bunker, come and take it. Because hold on, I want to show these guys. Hold on. Let me Oh, that background noise was killing me. Hold on. I want to share something with you new folks. This is just for the new people that just kind of showed up, which is cool because I'm really inclusive. If you go to my main channel here, go to, TruePowerIsMine, come to the community tab. All right, right here. Scroll over to community. All right. Now, check this out. Oh, come on. Here is one of my latest posts. I like to do posts, okay? I asked the audience, was Adam and Eve black? 69%, 69% said yes, they were black. 25% not my concern. 2% said no, they were white. 3% said no, they were brown. But no one said like no, they were yellow. Like 0%, like Asians don't have like no place. What the hell? This is what concerns me. It's like you almost start seeing this Abraham religion thing as a black-white dynamic. Like Asians and everyone else is just kind of played out of it. All right. But here's another. Now, this one I think scared a lot of people because we do have a fair number of conservatives that actually view the program. Okay. Now check this out. How likely would you be to vote for President Trump if he offered a real plan to give reparations to Native Black Americans? 64% said yes, he would get my vote. 10% said not my concern. And then there was a 20% no, he wouldn't get my vote. Now those are some diehard people. Some people you just won't. Some people you just won't. Basically, nothing will ever be good enough. They have, their things. Oh, now this is another one. Hold on. I don't know from what type of creed. I don't know what type of creed you guys are. But is it a good idea for gay, racist, trans, bi couples to adopt straight people's children? Is that a good idea? I asked this to the world. Yes, strongly agrees. 1%. Yes, somewhat agrees. 2%. Not my concern. 7%. No, somewhat disagree, 4%, and no, strongly disagrees, 87%. You see, when we start breaking this down, we start seeing what people really want. People really want a sense of purpose. They really want, oh, that background, Sister Smith, is life. It's called reality. It's the motivation for what I do and why we all should be motivated. It's the future, is what you're hearing. You're already a part of the past, you and I, and the rest of the chatters. We're already a part of the past. That what you hear in the background is quite literally the future. How much should the reparations be? And is it a one-time payment? Now check this out. Because the situation was not whatchamacallit, because the situation was not started in a day. Okay. Hold on. General Lee. We got a phone call. Not expecting anyone just of yet, but we'll just General Lee, welcome to the show. I see that you are a Southern, I guess, guy or gal, who knows. Just settle down. We'll talk to you. Actually, I'm glad you're here. No, seriously. If I give you this number, will you call in? I would like to talk to you. Here, call in. General Lee. If you're brave enough, please call in. I would like to have a true white nationalist hater call in so we can talk. I would really, if you're brave enough, General, please. No clowning. Now, if you're really not a hater, then don't bother calling. Don't. But if you are, I sincerely ask you, call in and talk. It won't hurt you. Seriously, it will not hurt you. Just call in. So we can understand. I mean, do you just believe in General Pike philosophy? Okay, well, that's cool. Let's call in. The lines are open. We're ready to accept your phone call, and give the world a sense of what you're rolling with. Playing games. I don't understand. I guess trolls will be trolls. I was really hoping he would actually call in. That would have been a great conversation. Because we have had a lot of interesting people come through. From Judge Joe Brown, Mark from Anaheim, John Lear, Reverend Larry Rice, not to mention Sister Raynetta, Jane Elliott, Jacqueline Badalora. And the sad thing about it is that people who are racist, who are, what dare I say, filled with hate. Now, the thing that made me skeptical about General Lee, and I could be wrong, but a real hater doesn't use nigga. They use nigger. And if you don't understand that, then basically it's almost like I'm being trolled by a black guy who wants to act like a racist white guy and who can't call into the show because since we hear his voice, we can hear the cadence in his articulation of words and know that he's not a white guy. And that's the only sad. That's the real letdown. I mean, that's the bad thing about trolls in general. They can come off with some groovy stuff or even some insightful stuff, but they can't follow through because they're not genuine. I've had opportunities to talk to true white nationalists before in California, before I ever even dreamed of doing a show. There was just people I met on the streets. They have no problem articulating their their philosophy. If anything, I would almost argue they have trouble with people actually really wanting to hear and pay attention. I find people who are actually committed to a cause, even if we came across a group that truly believed in Pinocchio, like, I'm going to die for Pinocchio, man. You live or die lies. And they just took it to that degree. I would really like to have a conversation with that individual to understand what possesses them, what gives them that drive to want to engage in that type of behavior. And more importantly, man, I guess this is the most practical reason. When the true war comes, not just the weak war between ourselves, because any human war is quite literally brother killing brother, cousin killing cousin. But when we have to fight something that is in no way, shape, or form kin to us, evolutionarily speaking, then I think that's going to finally put humanity in a different mindset. And I think that's the reason why we're ultimately going that way, whether we realize it or not. We just have these holdout situations. We just have these, let's just say, covenants of folks. And if we can get those folks on board, oh my God, humanity has a shot. Then we would have a shot at truly obtaining our place in the cosmic family of beings. Star Mers. I'm a white man and I want to experience one woman from every country. Nothing wrong with that. So what should we be? I mean, that's kind of been the dream of, I guess, white men since they took off from Europe. You kind of go and, rape and pillage as you go. Not you personally, Star. I'm not saying you personally, but I'm saying that does not surprise me that you will want to have sexual relations with every woman from every country. The real question is, if you had children from said women, Star, how would you present them to your uncles, your brothers, your cousins, if you had any intentions of presenting the offspring of those type of relationships to your kin to begin with? I'm really curious to know that. Don't comply. Liberals and illegal aliens don't. Kevin Haynes, Kevin Haynes, it's cool. I'm with you. But if you say the illegal alien words, please do not say that in New York City, because you could be fined. Don't have to be so shit conservative. You know, this is what I'm talking about. The reasons why we have um basically, I guess you would say, boundaries, all right, or borders today. We're drawing up during what? It was drawn up during the peak of colonialization, which is neither here nor there. That's just a fact. The reason why you have Mexico right now is because that's where the Spanish colonizers decided, after the French kicked their butts and the French colonizers took from Texas all the way up to Oregon or to Canada, east or west of the Mississippi. And then the British colonizers said, hey, France, you guys having trouble down there in Haiti, just got your ass kicked. I tell you what, here's some money, but bam. Now you got the Louisiana Purchase. Now the United States, Manifest Destiny, done. Hold on. There's a couple of new people I want to acknowledge. Kenobi, welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it. Mike, or New York Chair One. Welcome to the show. Hold on, let me read your comment, because you are new. This is a disgrace to all great men and women who fought for the freedom of this great nation. The Confederate flag, I almost have to, I guess I have to agree with you, New York Card. That is a disgrace because don't forget, those of you who love Marine, sailor, Army personnel, don't forget the people who brandish the Confederate flag actively engage in killing those men, women, and children. Don't forget the people who brandish the ISIS flags. Remember? They killed American personnel as well. Don't forget the people who brandish the Nazi battle flag killed American soldiers as well. Don't forget. That's all I ask. We don't forget the 6 million Jews, even though 85 million people died total on paper during World War II. But just the 6 million is the ones that count. All right. Now, I also want to, the next person, this is a new person too. Bogar Fart Boy. What a name. Hard to find live Virginian March channels. Exactly. It truly is. Well, thank you, New York Card One. You seem to be a good patriot and you seem to be reasonable. You seem to you're probably a decent individual for real. At least you said what's important. We need to pay respects for those who are part of this corporation or this country called the United States to recognize the men, women, and children. I had Don Shipley, retired Navy phony SEALs, interviewed him on the show many a times. And we brought this fact out that women and children, not just men, played a part in this military road too, and they should have respect as well. Anybody who's willing to not walk, I'm just saying that as an analogy, but walk, ride a bike, take a taxi, Uber to their local MEP station after a visitation consultation with the recruiter, and you're willing and you have enough guts and gall and I guess personal integrity to raise that hand and take that oath of enlistment into the United States Armed Forces, you are a special human being because you're not being forced to do that. You're doing that at your own volition. And I respect that in you. And you can, for all intents and purposes, be gay, transgender. You could be a racist. You could be a thug. You could be a good kid from any racial group. You can be any of that. But after you complete your basic training, you will be either a Marine, you will be a sailor, you will be a airman, probably a spaceman, and you'll be a Army personnel as well, a grunt. And you have my respect and admiration because the road that you will hump will not be an easy one. You're actually the cream of the citizen crop because I am a U.S. citizen. And like I've said many times on the show, I have no other nation to retrograde back to. The only thing I can do, my only hopes is to make or help facilitate the United States of America fulfilling its goal, fulfilling its dream to be a true republic where all citizens' rights are honored and respected. You should have the right to own property. And we should all know that should not include women and children. You should have the right to bear arms so you can defend said property. You should have the rights to be able to say what's on your mind, to speak your piece as a human being, because that is your intellectual prerogative. You also should have the right to engage in what type of spiritual or non-spiritual activities you want to. But the one thing you do not have a right to do is force your will through laws on other citizens. Because the blood that I can say made me free, it's the same blood that made you free. It's the same blood that allows these crooked politicians to rape children, to embezzle money, and to get away with it. You cannot sit here and tell me that the men and women and children that died during World War II died so that Vanguard and BlackRock can make trillions of dollars. while 99.9% of the rest of the American citizenry can just scrape by with 1% of the total GP. You're going to try to say that the men and women who died in the Civil War really died so that black folks can continue to be, discriminated against, redlined, treated with utter discontent or other content, rather. You're going to suggest to me that the men and women who died in the Gulf War are dying there so that countries can become destabilized due to nefarious activities at the highest levels, forcing their citizens to try to retrograde to the United States just so that they'll have a peace, just so that they can have peace. This is the greatest country in the world because up until the point we treat all of our citizens correctly, it's the most robbingest and stealingest country in the world. I grew up in America where it was not cool to torture people. I grew up in America where our politicians actively denied assassinating people. Actively did it, whether they did it or not. You asked the politician back in the day, hey, did we kill? Heck no. We're the good guys. This is like Superman. Truth, justice, and what? Not the Russian way. What? Not the UK way. Huh? But the American way. That's that old school shit. But all that was indoctrination so that we would never look at the puppet masters truly running the peanut gallery we call a government until it's too late. We have Taco. Welcome to the show, Taco. You only get the right to call yourself a grunt until you sign up an infantry. Well, Taco, if you served, thank you for your service. And I hope you do find happiness along your life's journey. And this is Ken Grimm. Are there any actual live feeds on this event up? They all seem to have disappeared. Ken, right now I'm looking at my cell phone. On the back channel, I have confidential informants all over. The word I am quite literally getting is that they are, I hate to say this, because it almost seems like we're going to lose Patriots and we're not going to have a decent country after all. But apparently they're paying whack-a-mole with the systems. You pop that up, it gets out, and they cut your feed. That's what's going on right now. So I guess we're just going to basically have to wait to whatever, to the when the big guys open up. JC Flower, 5.5. Welcome to the show. Yes, friends, this is censorship. This is what it looked like. Getting well. Those of you who have done YouTube for any point in time, the good old days. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check this out. I know what I'll do. Well, I can't do it on there. I can do it on my phone. I'll do it on here first. Hold on. Because I'm for the people, man. I'm all about the people. We might have to go to Prison Planet, yeah. Will you guys come with me? I'm taking a huge risk. Because when it comes to the internet, oh boy, here is the dude that is Baltimore. It's Baltimore. He would probably, in all actuality, it'll probably be only Jones with the actual live feed right now. I'm sorry, but we got to go there, y'all. Now, once again, I'm exercising my fair use right. I do not advocate Alex Jones because he has been a banned entity for Twitter and all that. I'm not advocating that. Well, oh my God. I'm just doing this. Peaceful protests of tens of thousands of people, as Alex was saying, estimates in spite of the fear mongering. I gotta turn that off.
Analysis report. The Alex Jones Show.
I'm trying to get. All right. I don't care where I get the information from. I'll get it from.
Peaceful protests of tens of thousands of people.
Ken, hold on. I don't want you guys to. I don't want to be able to be like, oh my God, look at that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's a badass vehicle. I don't often agree with Alex Jones. Okay. You know, I do recognize what has happened to him is horrible, but I have been banned. I understand. Blah, blah, blah. Ruffin O'Han, Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, Hillary Clinton, etc., are all criminals. Oh, yeah. Duh. It really makes you really rethink chairman. You should rethink the war on drugs. Look at Barry Seals. Please research Barry Seals, man. And see where your cocaine came from. I used to listen to Jones. There's nothing wrong with that, Thomas. You know, I was just hoping that he would actually have. All right. Hold on. We'll have that. I'll come back to that. Because I'm looking. Look, you guys see what I just wrote there. All right. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Where is okay, there it is. All right, there. That's a search, right? I'm gonna hit that. Let's hit filters. Oh, let's look at live. Oh my. No. Fuck. Excuse the French there. Actually, that wasn't French. I'm sorry, all my French friends. I didn't mean to cuss in basically this Germanic language of English and blame it on you French, because we all know that you guys are actually Latin. But there it is. Oh shit, that's me. Ain't that fucked up? Okay. Well, apparently I'm the only guy out here claiming to be alive.
That we have up at Infowars.com. And you can see what they were calling him. And quite frankly,
lying piece of shit.
I think it's well deserved, although I wouldn't necessarily use that language. We are going to be taking phone calls coming up in this hour. I'm going to be doing the four. That number is 877-789-2539 if you want to join the show. Again, that is 877.
Hold on, let me call the show. And then I can justify this whole going here. And maybe we can facilitate something. We're going to call in the Alex Jones show right now. Yes, on my show, we're going to get down to it. Maybe I can interview McKnight here. Who knows?
Join Alex Jones Monday, January 20th at the Second Amendment rally in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Let's make history and stop the globalist attack against our God-given rights.
Okay.
Or watch live at band.video and infowars.com/show. Regulators, mount up.
And InfoWars on the ground covering it. This is incredible. This is reality.
Okay.
There's a new way to show your support for the at InfoWars.com. Now with my favorite product.
Hold on, yeah.
Donation right at the checkout. Simply open the donation option and either.
I thought this was supposed to be a call-in line.
With this random donation. This is the option.
Hold on, this is horrible.
Remember, we're all part of the.
That's horrible. I thought that was some sort of call-in line. I mean, it's like I called in, all I can hear is the damn show, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. I could possibly go on the dark web, yeah. I'm just thinking, I really want to do this shit. Let me go and open up my Torrent browser. and we can go on the dark web, and I'll show you guys how to safely look up information. What? Wait. This is not cool. I can't find my torn. I mean, I haven't used it in a minute, but I know it should be here. Oh my God. Sorry, folks. This is an unscripted show. For those who are new, this is totally unscripted. So it takes time to get through. Okay. That's what it is. Hold on. Let's try again. I'll try again, but I'll try to look for that torn as I wait to get on Alex Jones' show. I'll call them again, and we'll see what happens. Let me kill this. Oh. Hello? Here? Oh. My God. Hello? Can you hear me? What the fuck? I feel like I'm calling it some weird 80s, like.
And speak up, and I'm doing the same thing online to our caller.
Talk a little bit about. I was talking about how the Democrats are intent on getting.
Okay, hold on. Let me cut this. I'm cutting that out. I'm calling back Alex Jones show. We're gonna try to get on this piece. I'm trying to cut down any like extra band shit I got.
And Owen is momentous. This is the absolute critical time that we need to be on our toes amongst this impeachment BS. I don't know how they are letting this get by. I don't know why Hillary isn't in prison when she broke laws. I don't understand what America is doing and what we have to do to get their attention. There are 50,000 people in Richmond, Virginia right now protesting and showing that they want to keep their guns. What is
Alex Jones, what's your name?
My name is Patrick from Missouri.
Patrick, and what state was that?
Missouri.
Missouri, perfect. What's your topic, general topic for David?
My general topic is I want to talk about why is Israel basically, why do we have to pay reparations to Israel as United States citizens when in World War II we actually saved the Jewish people from the Germans?
Okay, great question. Stay right there.
Thank you, buddy.
For the rule of law, the Constitution.
Hot damn, we're getting on, y'all. We're going to be on the Alex Jones show.
They want to destroy this country. And Dave, you have to understand that.
This is going to be awesome, dude. Never been on Alex Jones.
Or by crook. They can do it gradually, or they can do it with a civil war, but they want to destroy this country so they can rebuild.
And this gives me justification.
I think it's going to be. It'll be a utopia for them. It will be hell on earth for everybody else. But that really is the plan. They would love to see everything erupt into a long, protracted civil war because that's exactly how these people get and stay in power.
Thank you, conspiracy.
It's very clear.
Thank you, everybody that kept me going.
Hillary Clinton, I thought for the longest time, well, Trump has got a problem with Jeff Sessions. Jeff Sessions went off the rail. He was very solid when it came to the immigration issue. He had situations in the past where he lectured Leon Panetta about the fact that he would have to get a declaration of war from the U.S. Congress, that he couldn't just talk to his allies at the UN and NATO and decide what they're going to do, and then maybe inform Congress. I've played that clip many times.
This is all about patriotism
and
loving the country.
That's not the way the Constitution works. You know that. You were a congressman.
We have to
he looked good.
understand.
To become Department of the head of the Department of Justice.
So,
and then as Attorney General, he went soft on crime and soft in the head. I don't know what happened to Jeff Sessions, but it was a difficult situation for Trump to try to get rid of him. I don't understand, however, why now that he's got Barr, nobody in the Department of Justice is doing anything about the crimes of the Clintons. It's absolutely amazing to me, the kind of corruption that's going on there. And we have General Flynn, his attorney, Sidney Powell, has said that a week from this Friday is going to be.
Yeah, I'm on Sister Janice.
Epic. And quite frankly, that is
I can turn it down, and we can continue to talk. You know, this is what I'm talking about. TPIM SR Live. It's a different show. It's unlike any other show out there. You know, we reached out to many other shows. I'm always going to ask these hardcore questions because I believe that you guys deserve the answers. You deserve to know. All right.
Is withholding evidence that would show that he is innocent and many other documents. So she's going to be, she is a fighter, and she said it's going to be epic when this comes out next week. And I certainly hope that's going to be the case. All right, let's go to some of our other callers. Thank you, Dave. Let's go to Javon in New Jersey. Go ahead, Javon. Thank you for holding.
Hi, David. It's a pleasure talking to you. I just wanted to say, you know, this is, you know, very powerful that 50,000 people came out for one comment.
Okay, Javon. You know, no one's going to ask any hardcore questions. I'm waiting for my turn. Okay, yeah. We hold on, I need to actually put this on. Oh, I am. Oh shit.
That's how we're going to change things. That's how justice will be served.
AJ1. I'm going to record this so I can. This is TruePowerIsMine. I basically called into the Alex Jones show. I'm recording this for later prosperity. I want to thank the people in the chat room that basically pressed the issue, and I kept calling back. I finally got through. I'm actually on hold right now. The background guy you hear talk is Jadon from New Jersey, talking to Michael McKnight. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity to get on. They did ask my question.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I mentioned at the beginning of the program.
So
how the Democrats across a wide variety of issues no longer support freedom or an informed consent on anything. It's not just the Second Amendment. These same Democrats in Virginia have got several bills set up.
Sister Janice, you cracked me up. Leave that mammy alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. Okay, to answer your question on Israel, it's because Israel's only true ally is America. Okay. But then when we bring in evolution and science, it crumbles pretty fast. And the fact that when you look at the polls that are given out in Israel, how can you justify having a nation when most of your citizens are atheists? Israel's filled with atheist Jews. I mean, Jewish who are atheists and homosexual. Now you understand why we have man love in the United States. Now, I'm not going there, because who knows? You know, oh my God, it's not about that. All right. But I'm just letting you guys know that's the real kicker. You guys some of you new people need to listen to some of the past shows. So you guys know this exactly what type of show you guys actually stumbled into. This is unlike anything you've ever been exposed to. Yeah. It's the truth. Okay. It's the truth. And the real truth is we need each other. Citizens, we need each other. If we don't unite, if we don't become.
Come back, stay with us. We'll be right back on David Knight.
Okay, I'm just going to turn that down just a little bit because I don't want all the commercials for you know, the supplements and all that good stuff. The USS Liberty, you know, Sister Janice, let me clarify this to all the uninitiated. Google USS Liberty in your Google box. Okay, it was a Navy like reconnaissance ship. It was like an echo ship listening signals and comm traffic off the shore during the 6 Day War, whatever, between Egypt and Israel. Israel sent out a strike bomber. They thought that the ship was basically enemy combatant ship, blew that motherfucker up. No one talked about it. Now I'm totally paraphrasing that because I'm really excited about being on Alex Jones show. Hopefully I get on. Who knows? Hello, because Satan has migrated there and has turned God's land into Satan's playground. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's some very unpleasant territory you're going into there, brother Nye Carwin. That's I'm not saying you're lying. In fact, that's quite the opposite. I'm not saying you're lying at all. But I don't know if people really are ready for that type of truth yet. I think they're a little more comfortable. What you guys really should see the past two videos I just put out. And I think that illuminate that situation a little more. It would, just like when brother Al Sharpton answered my questions on his show. I mean, we got to understand. NYC Air. Oh, NYC Air 1. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Star. I'm glad to have you aboard. Hopefully you share my videos with your friends. If you like talking about weird stuff like aliens, we had Jordan Maxwell on the show before, actually as a guest. John Lear actually as a guest. Paul Hellener, a Canadian defense minister, had him on the show as a guest. It was great. Cool Kim 21. I'm glad I've stumbled onto your channel. TruePowerIsMine, my brother. We're streaming today from the rally. Well, I was streaming. I had a confidential informant that sent me a live stream. What's happened, Kim? I got an update from different friends that they're playing whack-a-mole. You try to put a feed up of the live stream right now, and they're cutting it down. That got me a little concerned, but I think it's a little more high. I just think they really want to ensure that if something does happen, they can cover it, or they could facilitate a proper response that the people could digest. Yeah, I think that's a better way of saying it. Instead of saying they'll just try to do something other than that. Because at the end of the day, man, we had to recognize, either you respect our elected officials, you respect the rule of law, the Constitution, as it is now, not as it was in its conception, as a living document that can actually facilitate, and let's be honest, human freedom. That's what we want. We want human individual freedom to carry on the life that you want to carry on with, not the life that your mom and dad want you to have, not the life that your grandpa and grandma want you to have, but the life that you choose for yourself. And only in a republic that your rights and liberties are guaranteed can one facilitate that type of lifestyle.
You're listening to the Alex Jones.
No, you're listening to TPIM SR live, but okay. Still there. They want us to shut up and do us. Yes, that's exactly, Kemp. That's exactly what you shut up. You got our handful. You're going to choose the worst of these evil. And we're not. That's not what a republic's all about. It's about those good men and women who die for this song that these people are singing. USA. TPIM SR live. Okay, hello?
All right, you just saw a scene there from the violent rally in Virginia. The Democrats and the mainstream press were lying to you. That is not happening there. We do have a lot of callers on the line, and we're going to go back to them in just 1 second. Before we do, real quickly, I want to remind you about some of the products that we have on sale.
Okay, he's going to go through product placement. Hopefully that would be so awesome if I can get on. And all I want to do is ask this question. I am going to promote our little show, TPIM SR Live here, but I'll do it very subtly, very tactfully. But guys and gals, thank you for being here with me. Thank you. No, I'm actually calling. I'm doing a live show, Kim, right now from my channel, right? True Power is Mine, YouTube. But I called into the Alex Jones show. I'm gonna ask McKnight a question, the reporter at the command post. Freedom for all, and nothing else matters. Not gonna live my life this way, under tyranny, enslavement, oppression. No way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. All right, come on, Mike McKnight. I feel like a bull, ready getting in there.
40% off at InfoWars.
All right. I wish I had something to sell. Hey, I'm gonna come up with stickers. I'm selling them $2 a piece.
Let's go to Spencer in Nevada. Thank you.
Ah,
Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Knight.
so where are you from? I'm from Missouri. Missouri for the locals. Freedom for all. Because that's at the end of the day, man. I'm not trying to bow down some other lunatic's ideal what I should do. It's freedom or nothing. That's why I like the concept of the United States. That's why I like the concept of individual freedom. That's why I like the concept of personal property ownership. But we're not going to get that unless we all commit to that. Freedom is not free in the capacity that once you obtain it, you have to maintain it. Yeah. Once you attain freedom, you have to maintain freedom through implementation of both hard power, that's military action, and soft power. That's the action that your enemy actually wants to be you. The reason why the wall came down in the 80s is because those Eastern Germans saw how good the West Germans were living and they wanted that lifestyle. They didn't give a damn about the proletariat and all that bullshit. They wanted fries, they wanted Big Macs, and they wanted freedom. That's how we win the war of tyranny, by offering true freedom, not this bullshit that they're trying to offer service up now. You have freedom of speech, just be careful of what you say. No, absolutely not. But freedom. And I'm going to say something that Miss Webb, my civics teacher, said many, many moons ago. Your rights ends where another person's rights begins. End of story. It's done. No more crap. Your rights ends where another person's rights begin. I have the right to read whatever literature I desire. I have the right to actually increase my boundaries by whatever legal means I can. Yeah, Big Mac equals freedom and heart stents. Let's be honest now. I'm not no fan of McDonald's. Because they have killed millions of people with their products. They killed more people with their products than terrorists have with bombs. Let that sink in. More people have died fucking around with Big Macs than have died fucking around with terrorists. How many heart attacks today? I just got to get that last McNugget down. Oh my God. How many strokes is sitting there? Let me enjoy my quarter pounder with cheese. Oh, shit. They shit their pants and die right there in the booth. But once again, we have freedom. And that's what it's about.
They will divide it into 127 neighborhoods. They'll make each of those neighborhoods a state. And then they will be able to use the electoral college to wipe out the election. This is on New America.
I'm going to die of McDonald's overdose. Sister Smith cracks me up. That's the whole point. They get you addicted to sugar and fat. They get you addicted to grease and salt. You know, now I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy, have some decadent food from time to time, but I'm saying once you enjoy McDonald's and you look like Jabba the Hutt and you're quite literally dying from the inside out, don't cry to nobody. You did it yourself. The information's out there.
Let's go to Charles in Michigan. You want to talk about the Second Amendment? Go ahead, Charles.
Yes, sir. I wanted to say I'm very glad to see all these patriots running there in Virginia. Running support.
I thought that man, hopefully I'm next. You know, hopefully. You know? So, can you do a live chat with YouTube man in Canada called Raging Humanist? Raging Humanist. Well, I do have friends in Canada that watches TPIM SR live, so yeah. Yes.
Just make sure no speakerphone, no headset, okay?
Okay, no speakerphone, no head.
Yeah, we gotta get good audio from you. Thank you.
So I'm the only candidate. My website is www.langworthyforcongress.com. Go there, check it out. It's still a work in progress. I'm not very techy-savvy, so I'm doing the best I can. If you have any donations, any kind of help, any volunteers from the local Michigan area, donate your time or your money is much appreciated. There's also two other very strong patriots. Dave Dudenhoff, who are coming.
Okay. Testing. Yes. Oh.
Against Antifa and all these Asian provocateurs. And I know that InfoWars listeners know this, but I just wanted to remind
I think that.
Hang on. We got to take a quick break. Hang on. We'll come back to you, Slavic. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
We can all agree these are troubled
Hold on. The dude just came on and said, "Hey, man, make sure I don't have no headset and shit." And I just put on my headset, so I know I have good audio because I'm sure he doesn't know I'm doing a live show. But
that's why you need flash routers.
oh my god, this is crazy, yeah.
Flash routers use
If you don't hear, everybody screaming impeach Trump, but nobody's saying nothing about Ralph Northam. Hopefully, we are next. This Slavek Žižek from Missouri. I'm supposed to go after Slavek Žižek. Oh, that's the. I'm just, I'm like I said, once again, I'm happy to be on Alex Jones's show. Never thought I'd be on InfoWars ever. So, today's the day. Who knows? This could be a chance when everything goes good.
Now we're bringing you an all-new version of your favorite formula to help you reach your energy peak. Ultra 12 from InfoWars Life takes advantage of the most effective and expensive form of B12 available. To provide you with twice the B12. Ultra 12 can help maintain
Lexi, come here, real quick.
energy production and help
Yeah.
produce healthy blood cells while assisting proper nervous system.
Take them all to my room, watch TV. Take them all to my room back there and watch TV. Because I can't afford to, have some random craziness on their show.
That's why we worked hard to create a new formula to support your fight against stress in your hectic day.
No, I need you to stay in there with them, though. It's for a few. Or you guys can do what you guys are doing in my room. It's taken in. Why?
Powerful ingredients and time-tested practices to help fight your stress levels. It's time to take a breather. Get Chill Force.
You guys can use a tablet in there.
It's Friday.
Okay, be quiet.
Here we go. Right now, late plane to get to Virginia and D.C. to cover how the left's trying to trigger a civil war at the very same time that they have scheduled this trial in the Senate. And they even admit they're hoping to have a bunch of violence to embarrass America and embarrass the president, pull this crap. And the average person totally gets it. So that's why even if they pull off some violence, which we hope doesn't happen, people aren't going to buy it. Just like they didn't buy the Kavanaugh fraud that he's raping all these women, that alternative lies.